Today I'm gonna tell you about the 9 things I hate about Honduras. We're here in the nation's capital, right here downtown. Let's go. So the first thing I hate about this country is the garbage. There is garbage everywhere. Everywhere you go, there's garbage. There's garbage in the streets. There's garbage on the side of highways. There's garbage in front of government buildings. Everywhere you go, there's garbage. There's garbage in neighborhoods. It really bothers me because everywhere you go, or you try to eat a nice meal, there's garbage in front of you. You have to be stepping over garbage. It smells like garbage. There's so many flies everywhere. There's just piles of garbage everywhere in the streets and markets. So you even have people collecting garbage. You have people collecting garbage here in the streets. Cans, plastic bottles, old Pepsi bottles, old Crush bottles. The people who collect them, they can get like 4 or 5 lempiras for a plastic bottle or 12 lempiras for a can. It's the mentality of the people here. They just throw garbage all over the ground because there's no government, there's no official government pickup for garbage in some major cities and small towns. So everybody throws garbage in front of their house. They burn garbage in front of their house. They just throw garbage in the streets of their neighborhood. That's how it is here. The garbage situation here in Honduras is extremely bad. It needs to be fixed. Hopefully one day the government can correct this major problem all across the entire country. It starts with the people though first. Once the people stop throwing garbage on the ground, that's it. Problem solved. The second thing I hate about this country is all the polluted rivers all across the nation. When you want to go hang out at a nice, beautiful nature spot with nice rivers and waterfalls, you'll always find garbage. You can see how the rivers are highly polluted here. Check out all the sewage going right into the river, right down there. I mean, the river situation in Honduras is very disastrous. I mean, that's all these people know. They just run all the sewage right to the rivers because to them it's like, okay, it goes to the river and then it goes away. We don't see it anymore. It's gone. It's out of sight, out of mind, and it goes right to the oceans, and it's really quite terrible. I mean, check it out. Just everybody comes here and just dumps everything. It's like a toxic wasteland here. Check it out, man. You have people picking garbage, loads of garbage that the city doesn't pick up on the regular. It just piles up and accumulates. Very disastrous here. So when you're trying to go to the beach and have a nice relaxing beach day with your friends and family or your girlfriend or your husband, you'll be swimming in sewage because there's no sewage systems here. Everything goes to the rivers. The rivers are completely polluted. That's how it is. I mean, there's no infrastructure here in the country. It's struggling, it needs help. But yeah, that's the second thing I hate about this country is the sewage polluted rivers with garbage and everything. It's just completely gross. It's disgusting. It smells bad. You can't enjoy yourself if you want to go have a nice nature walk along the river. That's how it is. And the third thing I hate about this country the most is the cuisine. It absolutely sucks. It just simply sucks. There's just fried chicken everywhere. Everybody here eats fried chicken. It's absolutely the worst cuisine here in all of Central America, probably in all of Latin America too. I mean, everything here is just fried. There's fried chicken, fried potatoes, fried hot dogs, fried bread even, like just everything is fried. Fried donuts. Well, donuts are always fried. But everybody here does really love greasy food. I mean, it's just freaking ridiculous. Like, the most thing that you'll see sold on the streets here is fried chicken, baleadas. Like, the food here is not very healthy. The variety of food here is not that great. There's only a select amount of things that you can choose from to eat. It's basically just mostly meat, rice, beans, and tortillas. That's all it is. And it's not that heavily spiced. It's mostly just plain foods. It's the worst. I hate it. I lived here for 2 years and I always cooked my own food. I never really went out to eat somewhere to eat, but since now that I'm traveling across the country, it's very difficult for me to eat food because I don't like the food here. It just sucks. It's just, like I said, it's just all greasy fried food and it's very bland tasting. It's very plain. Not my favorite, not my favorite. All right, let's move on to the fourth thing that I hate about this country. I hate that the fact that the hotels here are so expensive for the condition that they're in, for the quality that you receive, for the amount of money that you pay for. It's just, most of them, if you're on a budget, you're gonna get low quality hotels. And the fact that there's also no hostels here, it's because there's no backpackers that come here to the country. There's no young tourists that are coming here because for one thing, they're scared, and for two, they're scared. Nobody comes here because Honduras is notoriously known for being very dangerous. I always have to watch my back here. But yeah, the hotels here suck. They're expensive with low quality conditions, and there's no hostels. Let's move on to the fifth thing. All right, so the fifth thing I hate about this country is that there's not enough airports here. If you're gonna land at, let's say, San Pedro or Tegucigalpa, and you want to go to, let's say you want to go north or more south of the country, you have to take a super long bus ride, which takes like 8 hours, 9 hours sometimes. It might even take 10 hours depending on the day, depending on the weather. It really sucks for that. Like, let's say you land in San Pedro and you want to go to Trujillo, the beach town. You have to take like an 8 hour, 9 hour bus ride. There's no airport in Trujillo. It is only in San Pedro and Tegucigalpa, and I think Comayagua, something like that. But it just sucks. Like, it just takes a long time for bus rides here. It's just super long. It's annoying. It's very back-breaking, butt-breaking, long-ass bus rides. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of taking long bus rides. I'm tired of it. I had enough. So the sixth thing I hate about this country is the fact that it has very limited amount of products. The variety is not that wide. I'm talking about like milk products, chips, canned products, rice products, like packaged products. Like, they only have a certain select few of these products. You see what I mean? You're only subject to the same products over and over and over again. You're only allowed one type of oil, one type of beans, one type of rice, one type of flour. That's all you get here. One type of sugar. It's like you're living in a communist country, but you're really not, you know? Check it out. Only certain types of cans and beans, one type of mustard, one type of ketchup. That's it. One type of mayonnaise. Only a certain brand of spaghetti and pastas. Yeah, like you only have one product of peanuts, a certain select few products of chips. You only have these flavors of Doritos. You don't get anything more than that. Speaking of which, let's grab. Maybe I'll grab this here. Never tried this one before. Anyways, let's get out of here. And vegetables as well. Only a certain amount of vegetables and fruits. Whatever is grown here in the country, this is what the country consumes. They don't have the sufficient amount of funds to import exotic fruits and vegetables from across the world. They don't have enough funding to import those types of things. So it just sucks, because if you live here, you're subject to only eating certain things, buying certain products. Even if the products are of low quality, you have no other option because there's nothing else. It just sucks. I really hate it. It just sucked having to deal with those types of products, low quality products from China and India, Indonesia, Bangladesh. The clothing as well too. You only are subject to a certain amount of clothing and products. So it is what it is here in Honduras. But this is normal life for many Hondurans. So for the seventh thing I hate about this country is that at 4 and 5 in the morning, people think it's okay to like blast their music, honk their horns, yell and scream outside in the streets when you're trying to sleep inside your hotel, blast music to like 12 and 1 in the morning right beside you next door in the hotel room. It's really, really annoying, and I really hate the fact that people don't have consideration for other people here in the country. Like, simple things like that, it really grinds my gears. But anyways, that's the seventh thing I hate about this country, is the loud music, the honking of the horns in the streets, really, really early in the morning and really, really late at night. Alright, and the eighth thing that I hate about this country is the loud motorcycles and loud cars that drive by. Because here in the country, there's no regulations on muffler sound. So if the car has no muffler or a motorcycle has no muffler, it's okay, it's fine. You just make all the noise you want here in the country, because that's how it is. There's no it's really ear piercing, like when you're trying to sleep at night or when you're trying to have a chat with someone on the road. A motorcycle will zip by and just be so loud it hurts your ears, and it's really annoying. I don't like it. The most thing is that it's really, really annoying. It really annoys me. It really, really annoys me. I'm gonna say it again. It really annoys me. Even when I'm trying to talk to the camera, just everything's so loud. It's super annoying. Okay, so the ninth and final thing I hate about this country is the crime that runs rampant all over the country. It's in every town, every city. There's always crime. There's always malandros, criminals that rob and steal and there's always gang violence. So this causes not many tourists to come to the country and visit it and generate money for the country. There's no money from tourists that come in here. It's only money from locals that generate the economy for the country. And again, this is really sad because it's such a beautiful country here. It has many beautiful places and rivers and waterfalls, coral reefs, but like I said, it has very minimal visitation from foreign tourists because of the crime here that plagues the country. Really sad for the citizens here of Honduras that are missing the economic aid from foreign tourists. Alright, that's it for this video. Let me know what you like and dislike about the country of Honduras. Let me know down in the comment section below. I'm curious to what you dislike about this place. I hope you like the video. Adios.